just with that by itself. But most likely, when you sit up, he's going to grab his side, okay, or you can grab his shorts, okay, or the other. We're going to look at what to do eventually. You can't get this leg out. We'll look at that in a second. Okay? But let's say from this position, he postures up a bit right here. Yeah, and what he's trying to do here is if he can connect his hands, he can actually put me in a more. If you can break the grip, he'll reverse it back. Okay? So, first thing I'll do is I'll start off with a hip escape. I'll knee myself from the chin. I'll bring my knee all the way on the inside, and I'll use my chin and my knee kind of right on his chest here to create even more space. Now I'm going to put my foot over his head. I'm going to step on his hip. Okay? And I got a lot of power from here because I can really kick as I pull. Okay? So I'm going to do a kick and pull, and I'm going to break the grip. If I push the stump towards the back of his head, tap it to break, what's probably going to happen is he's going to somersault. He's going to roll. As he's rolling, I'm going to take my leg out, take my leg straight, and go right to the arm bar. Okay? You can see that? So, I sit up, I go for the Kimura, you start to posture up, okay? Now, your leg might get stuck here, okay? So that's why you're doing this whole hip escape, bringing your knee right to your chin, okay? Right here, and then you can start to flare it out, okay? So you're trying to get this right next to the guy's face, but if you just go straight, see how it's getting hot right here? You can kind of bring it in first and then turn it out. It makes it a lot easier. Now I'm going to put my foot over his head. I'm going to step here as I pull. I'm going to step and pull. If I get here, tap in, great. If he rolls, I'm going to take my leg out. Before he finishes rolling, extend both of my legs, switch right to the arm bar. Okay? Again, for the guy on getting to the Kimura, make sure you guys roll over the shoulder that's being cranked. So once we get here, let's just say we're here already. Right? He's going to look away from you, and then he's going to roll over the left shoulder because that's the one that's being attacked. And then I'm just going to kick. Sometimes your foot can get stuck here. All you really got to do is kick with your free foot, kick your leg straight, and then you can it. Alright? So let's try that one next, and then we'll look at what to do if the other one gets stuck too. Alright? Position here, and his chest is kind of resting on my hip here. I don't have that space to get my leg all the way over. Okay, even if I try to bring my knee in, okay? So same thing we looked at last night, I'm going to do a basic hip escape, and I'm going to put my toes in. I'm going to put my butterfly in, okay? The longer your legs are, the more you're going to have to hip escape. So I'm here, okay? I'm just going to scoot away and put my toes in. Now, once I get my butterfly hook here, I got to take my leg out, okay? Because I'm trying to lift him up, so if I have my leg over his leg, I'm making it harder on myself. So I'm going to take my leg out. Now, once I get here, you can see I'm starting to slide my leg out. I'm going to put my head down. And this is really important right here. I got to push off the ball of my foot, so I'm going to switch chin check. So I'm going to push him over. Now I'm going to flop back to the other side. Okay? If he doesn't have this right arm over my back, I can kill this Kimura real quick. I'm just going to do basic switch and step. So I'm going to switch on my other hip, step over, and then I can finish from here. Okay? So just get. If anything, even if I don't tackle with that, I still swept it. Okay? So I still got on top of the side now. So I go for the floor right here, I get stuck, I'm going to hip escape, I'm going to put my butterfly hook here. Okay? Now here's the thing for him, he can't base because he's defending with more and he's grabbing the shorts. So if I start to initiate the sweep and he bases, now I'm going to go back to finishing this. So he has to fit. And most of the time the guy will hold on to their shorts or their leg. Okay? So I'm going to start to lift. This leg's going to come out, my head goes to the mat, I'm going to elevate him, and go back to the other side right away. Okay? Now I'm going to switch and step, push off the mat and finish here. Or if his arm is hanging over my back here, and he's defending, I can just step over here and mount. Okay? Or you can see I mount too. Alright? Does that make sense? So let's try that one last.